Welcome to the Wellness Help Desk with your host, Nike Lamodi, certified wellness coach and personal trainer. A wellness podcast focused on providing practical tips on how to curate a healthy lifestyle uniquely for you, where we discuss wellness hot topics with expert guests and have real candid conversations. It's the one-stop shop you need to get the help you've been looking for. Let's dive in. Hey, what's up? I'm Nike Lamodi, and welcome to episode 23 of the Wellness Help Desk. Today, we're going to be talking about people pleasing. And if you are a people pleaser, I really want you to listen to this episode, okay? Because we're going to talk about how your people pleasing is sabotaging your efforts to make yourself a priority, get a little bit of self-care in your life. So first, let me just clarify and say, I get people pleasing, okay? I am a recovered people pleaser, and over the last couple years between therapy and doing a lot of inner healing, I have grown so much in the areas of people pleasing. So I get you. So I have been here more than I'd like to admit. But like I said, I have done some healing, and with the help of therapy over the last couple of years, it's taught me so much about how people pleasing can impact me caring for myself. And so typically, as a people pleaser, you tend to pride yourself on the fact that you can do it all, you're a great multitasker, or you just love how you can show up for the people that you care about in your life. But where are you doing the same for yourself? That is the most important question. How are you showing up with that same level of commitment, energy, and discipline for yourself as you're doing for everyone else? So here are 3 ways people pleasing is not serving you. Number 1, it makes you bitter towards people constantly making requests of you. And that bitterness honestly just comes from that place of, hey, I've done 10 things for you, and I've been patiently waiting for you to just do this one thing for me. Or from a place of, wow, you're asking me for help again? Am I the only person you know who can help you with this? Now, the quality of our relationships is compromised because we're either keeping score or we're like holding this grudge as we say yes. Not healthy for a quality relationship, whether it is a friendship, family, or your partner. The second way that people pleasing isn't serving you is you're exhausted by the never-ending demands. Okay, I don't know about you, but I remember the days when I was in the thick of people pleasing, when 80% of my weeks were spent running around, helping other people or hanging out with them, and I would be so exhausted mentally, emotionally, and physically. And it also seemed like there was always someone to help out. And I couldn't really chill until I did help them. But how is chronic exhaustion like that serving your own health and well-being? And then the third way that people pleasing is not serving you is it leaves you unmotivated to do anything for yourself. This is honestly fed from the exhaustion that I mentioned in number 2. You've been serving and showing up so much for everyone else. Now you have absolutely no energy or motivation to do something for yourself. Go to a workout with what energy? Fix yourself a nice life-giving meal? Yeah, right. And clean up the kitchen afterwards? It's almost as if doing the very things you need to fill your cup back up and meet your needs just isn't doable for you. Your body, mind, and emotional space have been giving off warning lights. The signs have always been there, and those signs may have looked like exhaustion, apathy, numbing out emotionally, a change in your appetite, having frequent headaches, decreased satisfaction, or even feeling defeated. So to generate the support, the community, stability, and safety that you need to start saying yes to yourself more and less to others, you can achieve it by doing these 2 things: listening and trusting. Specifically, listen and trust what your body is communicating that it needs. This will lead you to know, 1, what you do have the capacity to commit to, and 2, what self-care activities are right for you in this present season. So how can you listen to your body and what it's communicating? What can you practically do? Well, I'm going to share these 3 ways that you can listen to your body. Number 1, your feelings. Your feelings are messengers. Your feelings communicate to you when there's a need that is going unmet. And this is where having self-awareness is so important, because you have to be aware of what you're feeling. And if you know you're feeling some very intense emotions, but you're not sure what word to give it, I always recommend Googling the emotional pinwheel. It is very helpful in providing clarity. Use your feelings as messengers to know what your body is communicating. The second is a self-check-in, whether that's through journaling or sitting in silence or doing a meditation, just allowing for you to check in with yourself. This doesn't have to be this long, drawn-out 2-hour thing. It literally can be 10 minutes. Ask yourself questions that are super direct, and also give your space the honesty to share, okay, here's where I'm at. Here's what I'm feeling. You can't hide from yourself what you're feeling. You need to be honest. So a self-check-in is a great way to listen to what your body, your mind, and your emotional space are communicating to you. The third thing is a body scan. What is going on in your body? And I typically like to do body scans laying down on my back, eyes closed, after I've taken about 5 deep breaths in and then exhaled out. But I literally start to just scan how my body is feeling from head to toe. You can put on soothing music in the background or do this in silence. But this body scan is going to help you to identify, where's there tension? In my shoulders? Is my jaw clenched? Where do I feel fatigue? How is my body feeling? Imagine a life where you're showing up for yourself and you still have the bandwidth to serve those you love and care about without the bitterness, without the lack of motivation to do something for yourself, and without exhaustion. You can have both. You can show up for yourself and also show up for people, but you have to first learn how to listen and trust what your body is communicating. After you have taken the time to listen to what your body is communicating, whether you just focus on your feelings, doing a self-check-in or a body scan, you have to trust what action you're going to take is going to be best to help support you and meet that need. And this goes back to self-trust. You have to trust that you know how to take care of you and that you know how to meet your needs. So it's a combination of listening and trusting. So what's one thing your body is communicating that it needs? This is something that is such a direct question, but so simple. What is that one thing? You know, and you know that your body has been communicating this for a while and giving you the warning signs. And so as this person who wants to show up and say yes to everyone else, focus less on the fact that you say yes to everyone else and focus more on, what is my body communicating and what do I need? And then what steps am I going to take to make that happen? We do this work in the Intermission, which is my signature wellness coaching program, where I teach you how to create a lifestyle of saying yes more to yourself and saying no more to others, providing you with the space to be able to heal, thrive, and show up in a healthy way, not just for you, but the people in your life and around you that you care about. To learn more about one-on-one wellness coaching with me and how we can do this work together, just head to the link in the show notes and schedule a consultation with me. Remember, you are not the problem. Use the tools that I shared with you in this episode to start helping you make the shifts necessary in your life to carve out more time for yourself and to show up for you in the way that you show up for others. That's it for today's episode. Thank you for listening in. If you enjoyed the episode today, head over and leave me a review. This helps others find the podcast and be one step closer to curating their healthy lifestyle. Come connect with me over on Instagram at Nike_Lamoti. And if social isn't your thing, join my beautiful newsletter community via the link in the show notes. To learn more about exclusive one-on-one wellness coaching, head over to randawellness.com. As always, remember to give yourself grace.